Hello, guys, and welcome to one of the very rare test matches that Ireland get to play in this career mode, taking on Bangladesh in a very important test series. We want to do very well in the test matches to try and get our test ranking up, even though we don't really play for the test championship. We'll go over some of the results. We will show you what happened in that international series between us and South Africa and Sri Lanka. Didn't do too good. 259 for 9. Curtis Campher continuing his brilliant form, 117 of 122, 15 balls, 2 sixes. Brian, 42 of 42. They were good throughout. 3 for 36 for Mulder, 2 for 48 for Maharaj. Whale, 2 for 59. I never can get that name right. And they coasted. Milan, 146 of 131, 15 balls, 2 sixes, 83 of 81 for Van der Dussen. And just couldn't get anything going, really. Like, this is the theme of the tournament. We'd battle right. This is our best bowling performance of the tournament. I thought we bowled beautifully to restrict them here. Singh, 2 for 52. Dockrell, 1 for 47. 1 for 26 from Brian there. 251 all out. We should have got this total. Like, we're in a very good position at 239 for 5, then just lost their way. Curtis Campher, again, 80 off 68. 14 boundaries. Tucker and Tector were good through the middle. We gave Tucker a go at 3. Did Reesme okay. Docker with 36, but yeah, Shanaka and pretty much Jay Wickwama picked up some valuable wickets towards the back end. Just we folded big time. Then we got through to 307 for 9, which was a good effort. 50s to Sterling, Tector, Campher, and good finish from Mulder, 30 off 14 to get us over 300. 3 for 54 for Rabada, 3 for 52 for Paklaleo, and Ngidi, 2 for 68, and they got 308 for 4 with Van der Dussen 99, Milan 86, Markram 49. They were always controlled that run chase. Dockrell was definitely the pick-up bowlers, 1 for 46, and everyone took a bit of a spanking in that game. And the Sri Lanka won quite comfortably here. We got 247 for 9, Sterling 88, Tector 75, Campher 42. 4 for 50 for Jik Wickwama again, and 4 for 46 for De Silva. And again, yeah, just a pretty comfortable run chase, really. 248 for 3, 124 for Dick Weller, De Silva 65, and it was just a clinical performance. And again, just struggling with the ball. We're just got to find some good bowlers. We picked some interesting players for this tour of Bangladesh. The first of 2 test matches. We'll be playing both these test matches on video, I think, depending on how the first one goes. But yeah, our squad as follows: Sterling, Balbirnie, McCollum. You haven't seen too much of McCollum, but he's a solid guy that plays in the Irish League. He's played a little bit of test match cricket for Ireland. Tucker Rock. I've gone with Peter Moore. The reason why I've gone with him, he's got a lot of first-class experience, which Ireland don't have too much of, and I think he'd be valuable in that squad, even if he doesn't play. Tector and Campher, they're our 2 key men at 4 and 5. You think Dockrell at an all-rounder role, we probably our spinner. Delaney and Singh. Adair, McBride, Thompson, he's been around a wee while now. He's sort of done some all right things this campaign. Craig Young, McCarthy, Little, and Theo Dempsey is one of the young Irishmen coming through. 60 wickets at 20.95. He's going to get thrusted into the arena and given a debut in this series. We've got to try and develop him. He's got some talent, and you've got to give that talent a bit of a go. So it'll be very interesting to see who we pick in the first match, and our first test match of the career mode. Looking forward to this game. Going with an interesting lineup today, we're going to go with the experienced pairing of Sterling and Balbirnie will get the opening position there. Tucker at 3, debut. Tector and Camp for first test matches. Since Ireland don't get too much test match cricket, every valuable game of experience is vital. So Peter Moore will get the gloves at 6, even though he's on the best of form. His career statistics, he hasn't been too good, but I think just experience could help there. And he has got at least 550s at the level. We've got Delaney and Dockrell. We've got 2 spinners, because obviously we're playing in Bangladesh. There's going to be a bit of spin. Little, Young, and Dempsey, as promised, will get a game here today. We're going to have to bowl good. The conditions, obviously, will suit spin later on. We want to probably bat first on these spin tracks. And we're just got to bat well. Got to bat with good discipline. This is a different sort of arena for Ireland. Good opportunity to perform. It's a good shot for Balbirnie. We need at least 400 here. We've got to bat. Got to try and get a decent first innings score. Balbirnie just rocks off the back foot. Gets that for 4. Good shot. Their spin will be the key factor in our innings. If we can do that alright against their spinners, this has a wee bit of chance. And we'll be pretty much in a position where we're bowling last on this surface. So this is ideal for us. Sterling gets that away for 4. Big task for Sterling to open the batting at test level. Like, he's not known for it. His highest score is only 36, and he only averages 28 in the format. So he has been picked up by a South African franchise. So he's going to get some experience all over the world, although he's been playing for such a long time, Sterling. That's a good shot for Balbirnie. That's 4. But yeah, just Ireland's 4th test match. And we want to just put in a good performance here. Make Bangladesh work for the wickets. Good solid session so far. Sterling's had to work incredibly hard. And he's been dropped. 19 off 70. Very un-Sterling like he's usually a boundary man. But he's had to rein it in for test cricket. And credit to Ireland, we have batted pretty well so far. The foundation's got to be laid. We've got to just get our players involved. Like, we've got a decent young pace attack coming through. Like, Little and Dempsey are going to be part of the team for a while. It's a good shot. I think Dempsey may find himself in the 1 day and 20 oversize pretty quickly because we just haven't performed in those arenas. Sterling, 29. Balbirnie's batted beautifully, 54 of 103. So, great discipline. Ireland have shown so far. Bangladesh will be desperately trying to break this partnership. Balbirnie sweeps that away for 4. 92 without loss. It's a good shot again from Balbirnie. Finds the gap. These runs are very important to Ireland. It's a good sweep. That's a 100-run partnership between Balbirnie and Sterling. Senior men leading from the front. Balbirnie must be close to his highest score in the format. His highest score is 82. Yeah, look at that career. It's a good career for Balbirnie. And he's picked up a contract for Derbyshire, so he's getting the valuable 4-day cricket against really good calibre opponents. Like Ireland, 4-day cricket, well, 3-day cricket, and that is just not quite there in terms of potential yet. He's lost his wicket to Hassan. He's gone for 69 of 120, 11 boundaries. Brings Logan Tucker. He's got a good average of close to 40. So be looking for him to sort of get himself established and keep working hard for his team here. Sterling will get that away. Valuable shot for 4. Quite happy that we managed to win the toss because, like, if we had to sort of chase, I don't think would struggle against their reasonably good spinners that they do possess in their team. So that's Tucker. He is being trapped. LBW. He will go for 2. So it brings Harry Tector to the crease. As Tector been reasonably good for us so far in the first season under my managerial skills. Yeah, a big task to undertake, really, and that's a terrible run from Sterling. Why would you do that? You've run out Tector for naught. It brings Curtis Camphor to the crease. He's been good in 2 formats so far. 116 for 3. Can he deliver in the test arena? It's a good shot. Set away for 4. Getting a wee bit of really testing Ireland here. Sterling, he's closing in on 50. He's really had to grind this out. And he will bring up a half century. His 15th 50 in first class were above cricket. Of course, Paul would have had a little bit of experience in the England county scene. Well known for his limited over stuff though. Camphor, he's found the gap. It's key cricketer Camphor. It's a good shot. 150 for 3 now. Shot again, rocks off the back foot. Three off 160 deliveries, and he's been drawn into the shot. He's been caught, Sterling, and that is a key breakthrough. It brings Peter Moore to the crease. Of course, he's played 8 test matches for Zimbabwe, so this is the second country that he's played for. So hoping his experience it leads us to some runs here, some value. He's gone. He's going to get a duck. Unbelievable. And Delaney's in. How's Ireland 156 for 5. Just teetering at the stroke of tee. After the good first session, Bangladesh has just immediately fought back. 162 for 5 after 63 overs with Camphor at 19 and Delaney 5. We'll be interested in that game there. We'll just give you a slight glimpse of that. 3 for 37 for Hassan. Oh, he's drawn Camphor into the shot there. Of course, Dockrell can bat a little bit, so we'll be looking for Dockers to get 30 or 40, 50. Just want to be competitive in this test. We're gonna have to be aggressive, I think, and try to hunt for those wickets. Got to get the ball when we get the ball and just try to get some early strikes. But yeah, it's just a learning curve for us. We've got to bat some time. Got to learn to bat 100, 120 overs consistently and get decent scores on the board. Every test match is vital for the development of our cricketers. We're not going to get too many of the career mode players, so this is a special time to sort of relish the opportunity to get some cricket in, because we'll just get the one-off test matches, the odd 2-match series. Taking the new ball, 203 for 5 after 81, 31 off 113 for Camphor, 30 off 67 for Delaney. 211 for 5. As Camphor plays a bit of an edgy shot there. Just got to give ourselves a shot at winning this game. We want the pitch to deteriorate. It's a good shot from Camphor. It's a bit of a leading edge, but he's found the gap. End of day 1, 227 for 5 after 94 overs. So Balbirnie and Sterling were good up front, very solid from both the veterans on the side. Camphor 41 of 165 boundaries, 42 of 99 for Delaney. He's coming at a crucial time, done a job. 3 for 58 for Hassani. It was definitely the brilliant player of the day. So the partnerships for Ireland, 102 for the first wicket, 40 for Sterling and Camphor, and 72 for Camphor and Delaney. Those partnerships are going to be crucial. It's just been steady throughout the day as Ireland have shown what they can do on day 1. So very important for a session. We've got to manage to bat it out, I think. Get ourselves off to a bit of a good start here. Delaney's closing in on that 50. So it's Curtis Camphor. He's got that away for 4. Oh, he's skied that Camphor. He's got it away for 4. Streaky shot. He brings up 50, though. Off 169 deliveries, slow 50. And we're batted 100 overs. We're only going at 2 and over, but that's okay. Delaney's found a gap somehow there, and he's brought up his half-century as well. So Gareth Delaney. His high score is 80 in first-class cricket, and he has started his test career well with a 50. Love to improve his batting a little bit if we can. So he's going to be a pivotal player as we look to improve this Ireland side, and he's gone. Islam's got the breakthrough of the morning that is needed. Bring George Dockrell to the crease. Need a bit of fight from George here as if we can get 300, we're in the game at the very least. Camphor is gone. The hard vigil at the crease has come to an end. Brought Joshua Little to the crease. And yeah, Craig Young, he's been around the scene for a little bit. He's played a little bit there for his statistics. He He's going to be a key figurine in our team. He's 32 years of age. A few veterans in the side these days. That's a good shot from Craig Young. Gets it away for 4. I believe Craig Young played a little bit of county cricket. I could be wrong there. 24 for 8 as we close in on that 300, which was our goal. Dockrell 9 off 57. He's struggling. But he's got to do a job for his side. He's got to get this team over 300 if possible. Bangladesh will be tired. They bowled through quite a few overs. Dockrell is going to be dropped. A key drop there. 294 for 8. And Young will get the team close to that 300 mark as Ireland fought. They've scrapped to lunch at day 2. 298 for 8. 3 for Hassan and Islam. 301. We've got to the 300 that I've really wanted. They're in Bangladesh. I've got a wee bit of work to do to get past the 300 and then force Ireland to do something different. Young's gone for 24. That was a good innings. Sierra Dempsey. Now, the youngster thrusted into the team at a very young age. Had a very good season in Irish domestic cricket, so he's been given the opportunity. He'll be looking to bowl a pretty aggressive sort of approach. So his bowling form is solid, like his first class numbers is odd 2 and 3 fizz. 315 for 9. Valuable runs here. 315 all out. Ireland fought hard, like 450s in that innings. Very wrapped with the performance there, and we're just going to be hunting. We're going to be hunting in that first 10 anyway. We're going to be super aggressive. We're going to take these guys on. A bit of swing, hopefully in our favour. Craig Young will be searching as well. It's got to get in good areas. And Dempsey gets Iqbal to drawn into the shot, and the first wicket falls for Bangladesh. Ireland are happy for that. It's getting it up there. Good start for Dempsey. Now we're going to bowl some spin. Dockrell will be economical. I think Dockrell's strength will be just to contain, and we hunt with Delaney. Delaney will be pitching it up, searching for those wickets. 54 for 1 after 22. So a hard-fought session, but you think Bangladesh will be in front in this game. Just at the moment, we will bring back Dempsey. Dempsey will be hunting again. Just got to get off to a bit of a flyer. I think we'll keep Delaney going at one end. Get him adjust. 7 overs, 1 for 23. That's not too bad. George Dockrell. Dockrell going out the other end. Dempsey. 13 overs, 1 for 27. Been brilliant, actually. 43 off 112 for Hassan. Manmore Haq, 43 off 78. So we haven't introduced Little yet, but I will be very close to introducing him. Let's go around the wicket. We've got to try something a wee bit different. Dockrell out of the attack. Josh Little. Some short pitch stuff here for a little bit now. 2 overs, none for 16 for Little. He has to be a little bit more tidier than that. We don't want to be leaking too many runs. Yeah, Delaney none for 39 off his 10. So the spinners have been relatively targeted from Bangladesh, but that's their strength. Curtis Camphor. He'll pitch it up. And 157 for 1 after 48. 74 for Hassan. 73 for Manmore Haq. Wicket's got to fall from somewhere. Dempsey, he'll be looking for wicket strikes again. And Camphor's finally got the breakthrough. He's got the wicket off Hassan. And we desperately needed that in the final couple of overs of the session. 172 for 2. Bangladesh's session completely in that one. So Camphor will be searching along with Dempsey early on. Dempsey has bowled brilliantly here. He's got the wicket of Haq early on day 3. So 201 for 3 now. 94 for Manmore Haq. Camphor, he'll be out of the attack. Craig Young will be coming in immediately. Trying to dislodge here. happy for Theo Dempsey, though. 2 for 50 off 23 overs. Definitely got to give him a rest. We've got to bring our Spin on. Spin is just got to get through some overs with. We've got to get our Seamer as well and truly rested. Curtis Camphor. They're showing the way here. Dockrell's been super expensive here. Joshua Little. It's got to get it up. Pitch it up a wee bit. 8 overs for 41. We had to bring Dempsey back. Will be taken. Joshua Little. 290 for 3 after 81 overs. Lunch interval day 3. 71 for San. 36 for Lilton Das. Little's been absolutely expensive, and they lead by 15 now. So 450s from Hassan, Huck, Hassan, and Das. I'm just gonna tone it down a little bit. Gonna bring Paul Sterling into the wicket here, like Camphor, and we're gonna bring Tector in as well. Tector can bowl a little bit, but just gotta get the field spread a wee bit now. I think we're just gonna see that they've pretty much bowled pretty well. Sterling, 27 wickets in his first class. We're at 41.44. Tector, he's bowled a little bit. 49 wickets at 44, so we're just getting some part-timers through for some overs. Craig Young, he's been only bowled 12 overs out of 98. He's been relatively seldomly bowled. Sterling to Hassan. Hassan has been taken there. 367 for 4. Sterling with the wicket. He's got 102 though. Amit Hassan. That is his first 100 on debut. Sterling 6 overs 1 for 36. Bangladesh batting beautifully here. They've really upped the tempo. Dempsey. We've got to give Dempsey another. We're bowling the young lad into a standstill, but got to give him as many overs as we can in terms of experience. Let's bring in Spin if we can. I think we'll get some fielders out on the rope now and just get them the easy 1s and 2s. 429 for 4 after 111. Lilton Das put up 102. So yeah, just the lack of bowling at the moment that we have in the scene at the moment is making it very difficult. Have to bring Young in. We have to rest Dempsey. But yeah, we've only got through 28 overs of spin. Josh Little, he'll get the wicket of Lilton Das, but great innings from Lilton Das. 121 off 170, 16 fours and a 6. 2 Centurions in that innings. Camphor. No, Craig Young will get his first wicket. Mushfiqur Rahim, it's gone. 34 years of age now, but been around 85 test matches, 5,000 runs. And they've declared 505 for 6, a 190 run lead. So Ireland got a lot of work to do to first of all get in front and then try to get the draw on this first test. It's going to be harder to bat on this surface, just with it being a few days old and a lot of cricket being played on it. Shot from Balbirnie. Yeah, just a masterclass in batting from Bangladesh. Pretty happy with how Dempsey bowled. Looked like he could be the part at the level. I think we have to probably consider him for the other formats. Yeah, 2 for 80. That spell. 33 overs, 2 for 80. I thought he was quite good on his debut. But yeah, that's promising enough for me. Like, just to give him a go in the first class arena and test arena when he gets an opportunity, and we'll give him the one-dayers as well. I think we have to move on like McCarthy and Young. Leave it in that format. And Sterling has been dropped again. Dropped in the first innings. Sterling gone for 23, so he is the first man to fall. Bill Burning doing a good job having to open. We don't have really another good enough opener, I think. I think McCollum is not quite there in terms of an opener just yet. He may need a more experience at the Irish domestic shot from Balbirnie. He's gone for 6. 40 off 66. He had a good test, Balbirnie. Can he get a big one to get Ireland a positive start on this tour anyway? Like, this is a tour where we can learn a lot about the squad in terms of where we are at test level. But I think the best way for us to succeed in test cricket, if guys get contracts around the world and play a lot of first-class cricket, get used to conditions, because when we play test matches, we don't play them that frequently, and it's going to be hard to sort of get to the level that we want to. That's a 4 for Tucker. Moves to 13 off 40, 1 boundary, first boundary for him. Good shot from Balbirnie as well, down the ground. Beautifully played. He's brought up 50. So back-to-back 50s for Balbirnie. It's 4th test 50 at the level. Can he convert to get another 100? Ireland had not had too many hundreds in their short career. Kevin O'Brien's definitely, I think, one of the only ones that's got the 100. May be wrong. Someone else may have got 100 for Ireland. I was tempted to pick Porterfield and Kevin O'Brien for this tour, but opted against it. Tucker is gone because I've got to give these other guys a bit of a run. Tector. And the key men of Ireland's future over the save too. Like, we need Tector, Camphor to get a lot of runs. Like, they're going to be the key when Balbirnie and Sterling go. We've got to find spots for when they go. Which is not going to be easy. It's a good shot for Balbirnie. Continuing on. 70 so far. It's good shots. Balbirnie gets it away for another 4. 75 now. Tector and Camphor, you feel, had to contribute a few runs here to get Ireland something to defend that final innings. Good cricket shot, 4 runs. 140 for 2. Balbirnie will departs. He'll be a bit annoyed with this out. 76 of 122. 100 gone begging there, you'd feel. You know, we're 3 down now. Lunch interval day 4. Can we take this, more importantly, 5 days, just to show that we are coming along as a nation? Just going to find some good bowlers from somewhere. I'm going to try and pick up more wins. Like, we've had a pretty average season so far. We picked up a famous win against New Zealand. We beat Zimbabwe in the 20-over World Cup. There hasn't been too many other wins. Been close on a few occasions. We've got to turn those close wins, start turning into the victories, get this team the confidence that it needs. Goes Camphor. It's a good shot from Curtis Camphor. Gets that away for 4. 165 for 3 now. Making these Bangladesh bowlers toil for every wicket. And Camphor has played wildly at that one. He's gone. He'll go for 21 off 62. Brings Peter Moore to the crease. He was out for a duck in the first innings, Peter Moore. He's got that away for a boundary. Can I get something out of him for just this series? Or is he going to struggle? Tector gets that away for 4. 182 for 4 now. We have a spin on offer, and Moore gets it away for 4. Moves to 9. He's got that just over the short fine leg. And Ireland officially lead again in this test match now. What can they get with the bat? And Moore get the score over 200. 24 off 20. Scoring quite quickly, Moore, which is interesting. Oh, Tector, it's played and missed at that. A lot of contributions from the Irish batsmen so far. Nothing substantial. He just gets it past the diving slip. There is a lot of spin on offer now. Turning bounces average. Delaney and Dockrell just not quite classy enough like the Bangladesh spinners, but they can play a role in this game. Moore has taken the game to Bangladesh here. He's 36 of 46, ticked off 40 off of 133, and the Irish keep fighting in this test match. Very important session to bat out here for Ireland. Tector rocks, slides a wee bit to the leg, rocks back, hits the 4. It's a 50 for Tector, so he's fought his way 51 of 145. And I think Moore's innings has come to an end. He has gone for 39 of 58. Brings half-century maker Delaney to the crease. New ball taken from Bangladesh immediately. This is an important 10 overs to get through, to navigate. I feel as though Delaney will have to contribute another 50 or so. Credit to our batsmen, they have stepped up a wee bit in this game. I was a wee bit concerned that the test, and we would have been probably bundled out 75, 80 overs all the time. These two are chipping away, making it very hard for Bangladesh. I'm happy at the end of day 4 here. 283 for 5. Didn't get too many more boundaries in that. Tector 73. I think Tector was run out for a duck on his first inning, so he's happily getting along here. 25 for Delaney. Moore's really good. He took the attack to the Bangladesh team a wee bit. So Hassan and Islam are bowling a lot of overs, and the other guys are just sort of chipping in here and there. But yeah, Balbirnie at the top, 76. He had a good test. So the one test, he got 250. So brilliant to see. Obviously playing for Derbyshire. Sterling, like the team that were picked, like a few of them have got contracts. Like Dockrell got one. Theo Dempsey hopefully will get one in the future. But yeah, 93 run lead. Big session again. We've got to really bat the whole session out here. If we can. And that's a terrible start. Delaney is gone. That's Plum. Out for 25. George Dockrell now. Can George Dockrell contribute anything? He's played and missed it. That's sort of a hard pitch to get in on now, like with a wee bit of turn on offer. 150 plus is the lead we sort of need to sort of test Bangladesh maybe. But like the conditions they're used to, they know how to play spin pretty well. For a team that will probably struggle against it throughout this career save. It's a good shot again from George Dockrell. I think we're going to have to bat just as long as we can here, because just our bowling is just not probably known for taking 10 wickets. You never know though. It's a good shot from Dockrell again for valuable 20 here. 308 for 6. The runs are getting up here for Ireland. It's good. The lead is getting to a tricky situation for you for Bangladesh. Especially if Ireland bat out this session. And Tector gets that away for 4. He's the key man. He's one of the key men in this innings here. 86 of 262 deliveries. 319 for 6. It's got a few more than the last innings. Dockrell gone for 22. It brings Josh Little to the crease. He's got to hang around here. He's got to do a job. Every run is golden here for Ireland as they push the lead out further and further. Hassan and Islam bowling a huge amount of these overs. And that's in the gap. That is 4 more. Little contributing now. 342 for 7. A lead. Closing in on that 150. He's been drawn into that beautiful bowling. Hassan will get the wicket a little. He's gone for 13. 152 run lead for Ireland. He's been stumped. You have to give the strike to Tector now. Tector, can he get 100? Will Dempsey find his way out? He's got to survive at ball here, Dempsey. He does. He gets away for 4. That lead keeps going out. Tricky chase. Ahead. We want to get through most of this session here. Tector has been dropped. He's on 98. He's probably just going to fall short. No, Dempsey gets it down the ground. That is 4. Tector, can he get the ton? He does. A great 100 away from home. Tector, take a bow. Giving us a wee bit of a chance here. He's out next ball, but 112, 317, 175 run lead for Ireland. Can we defend it? Gonna have to hunt for wickets. Gonna have to bowl pretty well here. Can we get some early ones? It's gonna be the key. Don't think we're going to. 30 without loss after 14. Josh Little into the attack. Chris Camphor into the attack. We need to strike, and we're not striking at the moment. Just can't break through. Dempsey will get another wicket in the test match. The youngster will get the wicket of Hassan. Good start for Bangladesh, though. 104 needed. We're just going to have to bowl some spin. Hope that there's a wee bit of turn on offer for our spinners. Took it right to the last session, though. 88 off the last lot of overs here. So I'll get a bit of confidence here, Bangladesh, because they're getting close to that total. Delaney got the wicket of Iqbal. Iqbal gone for 50 of 106. To win, and another wicket. One more Haq gone. He's gone for 46. But it looks like Bangladesh are going to take this test, and they are. A 7-wicket win for Bangladesh in the series. That is a decent effort from Ireland. We just didn't quite do enough in that first innings, I felt. We needed to take a few more wickets. But yeah, young Dempsey, I'm pretty happy with how he went. He looked like he could put it at the level, which is great. But yeah, that brings an end to that test match. We've got another test match. That will be the next episode, guys. Smash the like button, share with a friend. We'll see you next time.